Welcome to Attleboro Update. With great local man in need of a kidney receives the gift of life, festivities for the Big Read are in full swing, and partner organization Tri-boro Youth Theater showed that Attleboro.
Welcome to Attleboro Update, where you can get the latest in what's going on in the Attleboro community. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, AACS.com, by downloading the AACS mobile app, or if you have a Roku, you can search for the AACS Roku channel. Attleboro High School opened its doors on Saturday for its first community open house. AACS stopped by to learn more.
My name is Kate Campbell. I'm the lucky principal of Attleboro High School. Today is an exciting day for us. We have opened our doors to the community. This has been a long project in the making. We've had so many invested community members to build this amazing flagship building for our students of Attleboro. There is an excitement, there's an energy. We are so proud to show off where we get to come every day to Attleboro community. The students understand that this is a privilege to come here every day. It is very similar to a college campus. There aren't very many high schools, definitely in the state of Massachusetts, that have this same opportunity that we have to come to work and come to school every day. It's great.
My name is Jack Jacoby. I'm the vice chairman of the school building committee, and we were just reminiscing that when we finished renovating Coelho about 20 years ago, we said the high school is next. We just didn't realize it would take this long, but everyone's really excited that it's finished, that the students are in, and that the old building is half gone. Well, one of the things that's special is that this is a comprehensive high school, and we had 12 vocational type programs in the old school. We have 18 here. And so kids who had to go to other places for those kind of programs are now back in Attleboro High School, which is significant to us. The cost of sending them to those other schools is pretty large. It's much better to educate them at home. So we have added programs and we have really state-of-the-art facilities for the kids to learn. On the purely academic side, rather than people being in rooms that are too small, rather than them being, sitting in rows of traditional desks, we have classrooms that can be set up in any way that makes collaborative learning possible. We have breakout spaces in the hallways. We have rooms where you can put two classes together for a period presentation, and it's new, it's clean, it's airy, it's light, it's beautiful. It makes you want to come here. This is really the culmination of a dream that a lot of us had a long time ago to get this done, and we're just very excited. As you can see, people are still streaming in. The community is very excited, and this is truly a jewel for Attleboro.
We are super excited to be able to finally invite the community in to see what they've bought. We're very proud of the building and everything that it's going to do for education in this city for the next 50 to 100 years. I mean, on the whole, it's fantastic. It's still a construction site. We're still working through some issues. There are supply chain issues, so there are things that we're working through, but the difference is night and day in terms of the quality of the learning experience, the environmental, conditions that we're operating in, the fact that we're, all the classrooms are state of the art, is making an immediate impact. So I think everyone is overwhelmed with joy that we're finally here.
The Newell Shelter at Capron Park was busy Saturday morning as Empty Bowls Attleboro held their annual fundraiser. Over the last month, potters and artists crafted dozens of ceramic bowls to sell at the event. Money raised goes to fight food insecurity in the area. We spoke with organizer Sarah Mott to learn more.
Well, today we are at Capron Park in the Newell Shelter, and we have our Empty Bowls fundraising, where people come in with their ticket, they buy a bowl, and they get a free cup of soup and a free ice cream cone, and then we have sale opportunities, and we're just raising money to try to fight food insecurity in the Attleboro area community. It went fantastic this year. We've had a great year. We have so much support. Attleboro is a wonderful, wonderful community. They've opened their hearts, they've opened their wallets. You know, we have a lot of artists who have pitched in this year, some new ones. And so all the bowls are very beautiful. Our fundraising has gone very well. We have some large sponsors in town. We have the Larson Cedarburg Foundation, and we new this year we have Sturdy Memorial Hospital, we have the Rotary. We have a whole list of people on their own who have become our sponsors. And then as you can see, we have people who are coming today to buy their pet bowls, to buy their raffle bowl tickets, and some things off the sale table. It's gone excellent. It's been a great, great year. Normally, this is our 4th year. The last 3 years we've had 400 bowls. This year we wanted to sell more tickets, so we have over 500 bowls that are in the Newell Shelter today, and they're all amazing. When we set it out, I just stood back and said, we have some great talent in Attleboro. The bowls are beautiful. I don't think anybody's going to go home with a bad bowl. So 500 bowls, and we've sold, I think, 450 tickets. So we've done really well. A big shout out to my Empty Bowls team, because as you can see, there are a lot of people here, there are a lot of bowls, and it doesn't just happen without some real dedication and generosity. So my Empty Bowls team is Sally Cobb, David LaFerrier, Martha Matchnick, and Donna Bliss. And then we have some key people making bowls besides myself and Sally. We have Jay Montgomery and his daughter Leah. We have Erica Lynn Hood. We have Danica Notar, they're all in Attleboro. And then we have guest artists from really around the country. Belinda Gabriel used to live in North Attleboro, is sending her bowls up from Chapel Hill. We've got bowls from New York State, from New Hampshire. I even have a bowl from Japan. So there's a lot of people who make this work in a lot of ways. And I even mentioned all of our volunteers because you would be here for half an hour. But we thank them all.
The Attleboro Police Department is bringing back their Coffee with a Cop event. We spoke with Deputy Chief Tim Cook to learn more.
My name is Deputy Chief Tim Cook from the Attleboro Police Department. On Wednesday, October 5th, we're going to be taking part in the 5th annual National Coffee with a Cop Day event here in the city. We've partnered with 3 different coffee shop locations in the city: the Burgundian on Park Street, the Dunkin' Donuts on South Main Street, and the Honeydew Donuts on Washington Street in South Attleboro. The event gives the community an opportunity to interact with our police officers in a casual, informal manner. As I'm sure you're well aware, the majority of police and citizen contacts occur in the context of emergency service calls. Those calls for service generally don't allow for a casual interaction with officers. So these events allow a neutral venue where our residents can speak to our officers, get to know some of our staff, and learn a little bit about what we deal with in policing, and they in turn have the opportunity to bring things to our attention, ask us questions. It makes for a very positive community engagement. Wednesday's event is a national event. It'll be happening across the country. There's events happening in all 50 states. In Attleboro, we had done several years of Coffee with a Cop events throughout the community. Around 2020, complications due to COVID kind of put that on hold. And now with Wednesday's coming event, we kind of get to reestablish that event here in the city. We can always be reached at our non-emergency line, which is 508-222-1212. There are also ways to get in touch with us through our official department website, which is www.attleboropolice.org.
And any final words, last thoughts, or things like that?
No, we're hoping for a good showing from the community. Several of our staff members will be on site at each location, and we look forward to the opportunity to have a cup of coffee with members of our community.
There's a new place for baseball and softball athletes in North Attleboro. Tri-boro Diamond Sports Academy recently opened its doors to the public. The organization provides an indoor venue for baseball and softball athletes to train. They recently held a ribbon-cutting event, and AACS spoke with the owners.
We are the co-owners of the Tri-boro Diamond Sports Academy in North Attleboro, and we're having our grand opening today of our new facility right off of Route 1, 445 East Washington Street, where we can provide, and we have been providing, a great local place for hitting instruction, softball and baseball instruction. We have batting cages, pitching mounds and mats, and virtually everything you need for your baseball and softball development.
We both run a baseball program in the area, and the costs that are involved with winter workouts for the kids is substantial. So the idea to open this place was to have a place for the kids to practice all winter and have it be our home.
And in addition to that, living locally, the challenge we always have is where are you going to go if you need to find a batting cage, if you just want to get a quick workout in. It's a fair drive between living in Attleboro or North Attleboro. You have to drive a fair distance to find an indoor place to work out. So to be able to provide a great indoor facility where you can get individual lessons, you can rent the cages, you'll have camps and clinics and all those sorts of things right here in our backyard, in addition to the team piece, is really great for individuals around the area. The big thing that I always hear is, I can't believe there's not a place like this in North Attleboro, in Attleboro. I mean, I've been hearing that time and time again over the past several years. So to be able to fill that gap, which helps us obviously being in coaching and baseball and all those kind of things, but then also to just help just generally, even if it's beyond our program, which is exactly what we're here for. This isn't just about the program that we've worked with in the past. This is about providing a place for anybody who's in the area, any team, and even, we've now launched a brand new club softball program out of here, Diamond Softball Club, where we have a 10U, 12U, and 14U competitive club softball program that will be working out of our facility as well. So it's not just baseball, it's not just the things we've done, it's about providing a service for the whole area, and we're happy to be here.
So I think that's the ultimate goal, is to always want to play at the next level. And having a place like this is going to make it, possible for a lot of these kids.
And just the lesson piece of it that we do offer. I mean, we have instructors who have played all the way through the professional level. And all of our instructors have played some college ball, and whether it be baseball or softball. And we've been working with kids all the way down to, I think the youngest that we've done a lesson for so far has been 7 years old, all the way up to 15. So it is a big wide spread, and we're not focused just on the elite. We're also focused on, let's build a foundation for the kids who are just starting to play. And that's very gratifying too, when you see kids come in who are just starting, just building their skill set and seeing where they go. I always think coaching wise is always a really fun thing to do, is to see the product after you've worked with them for a while, as opposed to what they were when they walked in.
A new artist is presenting their work in the Attleboro Arts Museum's Community Gallery. We spoke with them to learn more.
Hi, my name is Marnie Jain, and I'm an artist who primarily works in collage, and I've focused on collage for the past 10 or more years. And my work largely consists of nature and the natural world. And this collection includes that, but adds an additional element of having objects. So, for example, this collection began with the collage called What Are You? And it started with a rabbit that just basically appeared in the collage, because sometimes creatures just appear in my collages, sometimes they assert themselves. And then this red balloon made its way into the collage, and I didn't really know why. Sometimes that happens. And after a while, I realized that it's not just a creature who is looking and curious about this red balloon, but it's really that the balloon itself has a conscience, and the balloon is just as curious about the rabbit. So the what are you isn't a question the rabbit's asking, it's a question that they're both asking of each other. And then the series kind of took off from that piece. The collage that is titled Longing for Other is where the red balloon meets the octopus. And that's one of my favorite pieces because the collage where, in my mind, that's the first time the red balloon allows itself to be touched by a creature. And I think that the red balloon is fascinated by the octopus because the red balloon is limited in its form and its color, and it's meeting this creature that can change and become something other. And I think the octopus is also interested in the red balloon for the same reason. They're attracted to their differences, something new, and I think that their curiosity is like our curiosity in life. And then when the red balloon gets touched and the octopus starts turning red and becoming more like it, then it kind of takes the interaction to a whole new level. I sometimes have an idea of where I want to start with, but because I enjoy doing things about nature and because nature really responds that way, you're in nature and things just happen, leaves fall down from the trees, a little mouse scurries across your path. I feel that my work lends itself to being open to insect flying in and unexpectedly and appearing in my collage when I wasn't really planning on it. And I think that being open to that type of spontaneity is one of the strengths of my work and what I enjoy most. I use magazine paper sort of like a palette, sort of like a tube of paint. And I don't mind laying things over and overlapping pieces, so I just cut and paste very much like I did when I was in preschool. And I enjoy it just as much, except for that now I can create anything I want to and there's nobody putting limitations on me. So it really is a matter of just cutting those papers and thinking about the colors and the textures that I'm enjoying and looking for, and then putting them down with glue. I became aware of the Attleboro Arts Museum in itself many years ago from an artist in Jamaica Plain, and I came down here and was just really enamored by their mission and how they interact with the community and how they really do make arts for everyone. So I became a member and I started showing in exhibits here. And then I really spontaneously was sharing some of the things that I had recently been working on, which included the rabbit and some beetles playing with some little blue orbs. I was sharing that with Abby, and she asked about an interest in showing here in this community gallery, which was really a fabulous opportunity. So I do have an online presence. I have an Instagram account, and I have a website that I maintain, marniejain.com, and an Instagram account, which I believe is Marnie Jain Art.
That's all for this week's edition of Attleboro Update. From everyone here at AACS, thank you for watching.